there, I am Nathy B. I am a black wrestling fan and a black content creator. The first time I started watching wrestling was I was still probably about 6-7 weeks old. But what my parents said, pretty much, they used to put it on TV and it basically used to shut me up. That was the thing that used to shut me up when I was younger. Apparently, when I was I used to cry. That watching wrestling was the thing that used to shut me up. And ever since I was younger, then wrestling's just been literally everything like that I watch all the time, pretty much. First, probably initial remembrance of wrestling and black wrestlers was probably watching King Mabel back, probably looking about 95, 96, watching like a guy who was so big but so movable in the ring, and it was just such something to see, and it was such a delight to see, especially like being over here in the UK and stuff like that. You rarely saw any British black wrestlers or anything like that at a young age, because we didn't really have that much of anybody doing it really over here. It was more of a your big daddies and stuff like that. It was more stuff like that. So seeing a black wrestler that I felt more engaged to and enjoyed watching was definitely Mabel. Mabel Viscera, however you want to call him. And then I feel like once Ahmed Johnson came into the WWE, he literally was like, that was my idol. Ahmed Johnson was definitely my idol. All the time I used to just want to watch TV and watch Ahmed Johnson, just the way he was and the way he just portrayed himself. And then growing up, seeing all these wrestlers like The Rock coming through, and then D'Lo Brown. I think D'Lo Brown still to this day is still possibly my top favourite wrestler of all time. I know people have their top 5 and stuff like that, but I think D'Lo Brown for me is number one. Like, just the way he was in the ring, his aerial, like, just appearance and stuff like that, just the way he struck his head down the ring, that I used to copy that walking down the street myself, bopping my head away, like, and the sky highs, the frog splashes, stuff like that. D'Lo Brown, yeah, it was crazy. And then coming into like growing up a bit older, going into like, you go to probably like late 2015, 2016 is when I first probably started looking into like UK wrestling and stuff like that. Definitely the likes of Ryan Smile was definitely an influence for me as well, especially in UK wrestling. He was possibly the first like UK black wrestler that I started watching, especially someone who was from where I was from, and just how energetic he was, and just like, for me, it was just literally possibly one of the best UK wrestlers I've ever seen, still to this day. He's so underrated and still should get his flowers. Ryan Small was incredible wrestler, and it's just great to see how black wrestling is getting emphasized, as like black wrestlers getting shown and represented in wrestling now. And I'm proud as a black wrestling fan, and also as a black content creator, just like being able to explain, like being able to speak to these people, speak to black wrestlers, getting asking them questions and stuff like that, being able to understand their ways into the wrestling community and stuff, a thing like that. But yeah, that's it really. Like, happy Black History Month, and hopefully we can continue.